Demon Lord, number 5, with a review on episode 7 of Outlaw Star. There. Take 84. So it follows them around a little bit. It shows them trying to cope with what happened to the main character, or one of the main characters, just died at episode 4. Go check that one out. As well, if you guys haven't yet. Anyways, after they went through that, they're like, okay, we're trying to cope here. And then they were sleeping, and then Jim, and they also went to the backstory of one of the K-Pirates' backstories, or one of the leaders of the K-Pirate backstories as well. So there's that. Yeah, Jim. Anyways, so after Jim and then Jin, I don't remember how you want to say the little kid's name. The blonde-headed kid, not the red-headed, not the tall red-headed character with a star on his right arm. But after him, goes to the bar. Yes, kids could go to a bar and not drink alcohol. Anyways, after they had to deal with that, they were like, okay, we are back on Earth, or technically back on their home planet, or their planet, however you want to use it as. Again, they're back at Sentinel. There we go. Yep, that's what it was called, Sentinel. Again, I'm sorry, but they're back on Sentinel, the home planet, as Jim is on. Anyways, after that, they went to the bar to hang out, and then they asked them, so is there any more bounties around? And they're like, no, not after you defeated that one guy. Don't remember his name because... Sorry. But after that, they were being attacked by... Well, technically, after that, they're like, okay, let's go separate. Let's go. You do your job. I'll stay at the ship. And then after that, he gets called into the office by the manager of the ship, by the manager of the spaceship, or manager of the port. There we go. The ship port. Yes. I'm literally trying to get certain things out there so you guys can actually know what was going on with it. So after they went to that, they sat there. They were talking about it. They're like, "Oh, we already paid for 3 days. Just take it out of that." They're talking about money and shit. They're like, "Okay, well, yeah, you paid for 3 days, but all this other extra stuff on the ship and stuff like that." They're like, "Yeah, but we have other stuff too on the ship that they're trying to get up." So they're like, okay, well, we'll pay you extra fee, whatever the extra fee was, and stuff like that. And like, we don't take credit. Like, okay, well, we have to do this, we have to do that, then. And then they're like, okay. And they're like, okay, we're launching in 3 days, but sadly they have to launch right now because of 2 pirates attacked them earlier in the day. One of them attacked them at their house. The other one attacked them at their ship. Yes, their ship. And then after they were attacked by them at their ship and then also at home, Jim's like, okay, we gotta do this. We have to get out of here now before we get attacked again. So they're like, okay, we will get ready to go tonight or the next day because they have plans to get out of there on that day. So they're like, okay, we could send them out, and then they could do this, they could do that, and they're like, alright, cool, let's go. So they're like, okay, yeah, we'll leave. It literally straight up shows us the characters that are being vulnerable, not indestructible. Like I want to say the samurai girl. Yes, her. Again, the samurai girl stays alive, which is I think my top 5 waifus ever. Right next to Jim's girlfriend or whatever her robotical name is. Yes, that is my dog scratching at my door. I will let her in a minute. Miss Sally, my neighbor has her TV on. Well, after they went through the attacks, they're like, okay, we have to get out of there now. Like tonight. And they're like, and then Jim passes out. And then after that, they're like, okay, we gotta go right now. Anyways, this is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby. I am being sponsored by Dubby. Kind of scary if you ask me. Anyways, this is their citrus. Their citrus. Their Japanese citrus. Yes. Literally, I know it's a character in an anime as well. This is a really good company to work for. And trust me about this one. If you guys don't believe me, you hear all that water? That is water just swooshing around in this bottle right here. Okay? And it's energy. It's literally an energy drink. If you use my code on any product in Dubby, you get 10% off. I was going to say 5% off, but 10% off on Dubby. Anyways, this is Dean Lewis saying peace out and enjoy your days.